Subscribe to Gizmo Times and get notified about our latest videos by hitting the bell icon.
Hey guys, this is Chetan for Gizmo Times, and this is the quick FAQ of two of the phones that you guys were asking for with a few questions. The important, frequently asked questions of these two phones. Basically, it would be mostly about the quality of the display, the back of the phone, as well as whether this has the IP rating. So let's start the video. The first thing is about the display of the phones. How good is the display? So this is unlike the M30 series, M series, where this has the Super AMOLED display technology. It's not the LTPA or ITPS or LCD or any such one. It's Samsung's own display, which is the Super AMOLED one, and the Super AMOLED is always a very good vibrant color display. So that is what you're seeing here. There's good viewing angles as well, and the brightness as well is quite good on both of them. So there's no difference as such in both of them, but the display as well, the quality as well is quite good on both the phones. The next is about the rigidness, or about how good would it be with the wear and tear if you use it with some of the harsh things on in your pocket. If you don't use a cover, whether this phone will get scratches and smudges if you are using it with the bare hands. This is not smudge free. There are easily noticeable smudges that you see here with the fingerprints and everything getting easily placed here on both the phones. Although the design seems a bit different on both of them, the backplate seems a bit different, but you see a lot of smudges on both of them. So it's not smudge resistant, but it does also have that issue of getting scratches easily, because it's a plastic bag. There's no glass bag. Glasses usually try to resist scratches if they are protected by the Gorilla Glass or such. Here there's no such protection, and it's a plastic bag, so you easily can expect these to get scratches as well. We haven't been using this phone for a long time, so we can't see a lot of scratches, and obviously I've been using a case on them, so there are no scratches here, but you can expect scratches on these phones. Next question is about that, the IP68 certification. So a lot of media sites, also a lot of discussions have talked about this. These both phones having the IP68 certification for the dust and water proofing. There is nothing as such said by Samsung. We did officially confirm this as well. There is no certification as such even for the water resistance. So forget about waterproofing. You can't dive into the swimming pool with these. You can't even wash these phones with under the tap. So we haven't done that, to be precise, but since we are told that these are not water resistance, there's no need to take a risk. You shouldn't be actually dunking these in water. So these might be able to repel some water drops, but not more than that. And if you see that on the Samsung's website, there is no such mention as well. Next is about the battery life. Both these phones have a 4000 mAh battery, and they also have the 15-watt charging support. That's the adaptive fast charge. So we have used the Galaxy A30 more than the A50, and the battery life is quite good. And unlike how it was with the previous Samsung phones, where it was the Experience UI or the TouchWiz UI that was like a couple of years back, the battery life used to be a bit bad because of how the interface used to have a lot of animations, unnecessary animations. Here the battery life is actually better. One UI has been made to do things quite in control, and if you go into the One UI as well, you see those options of actually turning off things like animations if you don't want them to waste a lot of battery. So you could go and disable them as well. We'll be doing a separate tips and tricks video for these phones anyway, so that you can know how to increase the battery life by reducing the animations. But you can do that and increase the battery life, and with the 15-watt charging support that you see here, with the box charger that is given in the box package, you can charge these phones, the 4000 mAh batteries, in about 2 hours and 20 minutes. So that is on average that we had seen with the Galaxy A30 again. Next is about the connectivity and about the storage expansion and such. Firstly, about the USB OTG connectivity. So these phones do support the USB OTG connectivity, and that is with only if you have a USB Type C OTG drive here. Since these are not the regular OTG ones, it's not micro USB. So most of you might be having the micro USB OTG drives. These will need the USB Type C OTG drive, and there is no such connector or adapter that is given in the box. So you'll have to rather purchase one if you don't have a Type C one. And next is with the microSD. Both the phones have a dedicated microSD card slot, and they are set to get expansion support of up to 512 GB if you are using a 512 GB microSD card. We tried it with the 128 GB microSD card on the Galaxy A30 again, and it did work quite well, and there was support for that. Next is about the gaming performance. The gaming performance of the Galaxy A30 and A50. We'll be soon uploading the Galaxy A50 gaming review that we did already, and you can already check the Galaxy A30 gaming review on the channel, and you can see how surprised I was about the performance of the Exynos 7904. And it does offer you the HD and high option, which is good enough for mid-range smartphones, and mid-range includes the Snapdragon 660 based smartphones as well. So in that there were minor lags which you could notice with some of the driving parts, but otherwise the chipset was doing quite well with the Mali G72 MP2 GPU, and the performance was not bad at all. So with the gaming, I can say that with the mid-range chipset, it does perform quite well, and you can't anyway expect it to give a flagship performance. And it was doing quite well with the gaming. You can see our attached video here in case you are interested to see the entire gaming review of the Galaxy A30, and soon we'll be also doing the Galaxy A50's gaming review. And next is about the camera performance. These both have a unique set of camera combination. Here you have a triple lens camera on the Galaxy A50, while it's a dual lens camera combination on the A30. With the performance, with the wide angle lens that is given on the A50, that did work quite well, and that's a good addition on the A50, while that is not present on the Galaxy A30. But still the camera performance is good. We could see the low light captures to be quite good enough because of the f1.9 aperture, and also along with that, the regular captures were having good colors on the Galaxy A30 at least. But one major disappointment with both of them is that they don't have a 4K video recording. 4K is now something that you would see in most of the mid-range smartphones as well, since it's supported by the chipsets. Usually the manufacturers also think of adding that in their camera apps, but Samsung has not done that. I did try the 4K video recording with the open camera application, and it did work. So the problem is with the company not giving it in their camera application. Otherwise there is 4K video support on these phones, but officially the company hasn't given that. So these were the major FAQs, the major questions that people had about the Galaxy A30 and A50. We surely will be doing the full reviews in the coming days. But for now, these were the major things that you wanted to know, and we are answering them in this video. If you have any other questions about these two phones, do comment below and we'll be trying to answer that as well. And subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.